Hello everyone. Welcome to Facts You Need to Know channel, a place to share interesting stories of countries around the world. There are countries of crime, gangs own the country. When it comes to Mexico, the first thing that comes to mind is the Mafia. The Mexican Mafia is equipped with professional grandeur no less than the army. Only that they don't serve the people, but they will do illegal things. However, this country is not only Mafia. Mexican culture and natural wonders also make the country an incredible draw for tourists. Let's learn about Mexico, a country with many interesting right now. Mexico is officially known as the United States of Mexico. It has been suggested that the origin of this name means, where the god of war lives. According to ancient Mexican culture, the name of the god of war is Mexi. It's called the United States, because Mexico is a federal republic, with a total of 31 states and a federal district. Mexico City, which is also the capital of the country. This is a large country with an area of more than 1.9 million square kilometers, ranked 14th in the world. Mexico borders the United States to the north, Guatemala and Belize to the southeast, the Pacific Ocean to the west, and the Gulf of Mexico to the east. This is a harsh land with high mountains and deep canyons. In the center of the country there are also cluster deserts in the north, and dense rainforests in the south. However, this place is very biologically diverse. It's recorded up to 200,000 species of creatures here, accounting for 10 to 12% of the total number of species on Earth. Many species of trees have been introduced from Mexico to European countries, and are now world famous. Mexico is located in a tropical area, but due to the high terrain, winters are not too cold, and summers are quite hot. The average summer temperature is from 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. The average winter temperature is about 8 to 12 degrees Celsius. About the Mexican flag. The Mexican flag is designed quite simply, including 3 colors, green, white and red. The center of the flag is the national emblem of Mexico, which has many special meanings. The Mexican flag first appeared in Miguel Hidalgo's revolt. He was a pastor and leader of the Mexican resistance to independence. The image of the Mexican flag became widely known after the country gained independence from Spain. The 3 colors on the Mexican flag were the colors of the Mexican National Liberation Army during the War of Independence. The image of the national emblem on the flag is based on an ancient legend of the Aztecs. It's a picture of an eagle clutching a snake perched on a cactus branch, growing on a ledge near a lake. An Aztec god told the people of this tribe that, if they saw an eagle carrying a snake anywhere, it was the place for them to build a new capital. That is the capital of Tenochtitlan, which is now Mexico City, the capital of this country. The history of Mexico is also very respectable. This is the birthplace of 2 major civilizations in the Americas, the Mayan and Aztec civilizations. Beginning in the 16th century, Mexico was colonized by Spain, and in 1810 it declared independence, and was officially recognized in 1821. Mexico is a rich heritage of Native Americans combined with Hispanics. Today there is a group of Mexicans called mestizos, whose name means people with a mixture of Native Americans and Spaniards. Mexicans attach great importance to sports. In ancient times, those who lost ceremonial games were executed. Some dangerous sports such as bullfighting and horseback riding were also very popular in Mexico. The losers in these games often pay with their lives. Therefore, Mexicans are known as very courageous people. The population of Mexico is about 130 million people. Of these 130 million people, it's estimated that 120 million speak Spanish. And since then Mexico has the largest Spanish-speaking population in the world, more than Spain, because the total population of Spain is less than 50 million people. It was a process that greatly influenced Spain to Mexico in the past, because Mexico was a Spanish colony. In addition to Spanish, there are 68 other recognized indigenous languages in Mexico. So it can be said that Mexico owns 69 official languages. There is no other country in the Americas with as much native language diversity as Mexico. Mexico has a lot of natural resources: oil, silver, copper. Mexican agricultural products are also very developed. Mexico's economy is richly diversified, and its key trading partner is the giant northern United States. Let's go to the interesting things of Mexico. If anyone asked you, where is the largest pyramid on Earth? Maybe 99% would answer in Egypt. However, the largest pyramid in the world by volume is the Pyramid of Cholula in Mexico. Incredibly, this huge pyramid is mostly buried underground. When the Spaniards invaded Mexico, they placed the Catholic churches right on top of this great pyramid. With a height of 66 meters, a bottom area of 400 meters, and a total volume of 4.5 million cubic meters, this pyramid is significantly larger than the Great Pyramid of Giza, although it is less well known. In addition to the Cholula Pyramid, Mexico also has more than 30 different large and small pyramids. Meteorites once hit Mexico. 65 million years ago, a meteor hit the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. A 180 square meters wide crater with a depth of more than 600 meters has been formed. That caused the dinosaurs to be wiped off the Earth. When employees of a Mexican oil company conducted an oil well exploration, they discovered the impact trace of this meteorite. The name Yucatan Peninsula was given due to an interesting confusion. In ancient times, the Spaniards asked a Mayan for the name of the area. The Mayan said something like Yucatan, and the Spaniard believed that this was the name of the area. But the fact that Yucatan is here means that, I don't understand what you're talking about, haha. The deceased's New Year's Day. In each different region of Mexico, this holiday is celebrated and collectively known as the Day for the Dead. Mexicans believe that, when someone dies, only the body is lost and the soul remains forever. These souls will gather in Mictlan, where souls rest in peace. The spirits will stay here until the day they return to their loved ones on an annual occasion. Normally, this holiday will be conducted on the first 2 days of November. Then the gate between the two realms of yin and yang is opened only once a year. The people will then pack up their houses and redecorate the place of worship to welcome the spirits. Offers are also divided into 2 categories, for young children and adults. For young children, it will be toys, and for adults, it will usually be tequila and food. After the ceremony ended, everyone in the family enjoyed the food together, and remembered the deceased. Mexico is the homeland of chocolate. Ancient Mexican civilizations including the Olmec, Aztec, Toltec and Maya, cultivated cocoa over 3,000 years ago. In fact, cocoa has long been consumed as a beverage in Mexico, and it was used as a currency, at one point valuing cocoa more than gold. The next interesting fact, Mexicans believe that they are the home of corn. In fact, no country in the world is as strongly associated with corn, socially, economically and culturally as Mexico. It's one of the top dishes and the main cooking ingredient in traditional Mexican cuisine. Mexico has a total of 59 native corn varieties of different colors, all domesticated by Mexican farmers from a wild species. Mexicans think that arriving on time is very impolite. As Albert Einstein said, time is relative. A few minutes late in other countries is considered rude, but 30 minutes late in Mexico is considered respectful. In Mexico, it's rare for a fully staffed meeting to take place on time. The truth is that the restaurants and services here usually open 30 minutes later than the announced time. This is a very special custom of Mexicans, when they think that arriving on time is impolite, because they think that it doesn't matter where you are, a business meeting or a party with friends, they will always be late for an appointment. It would be impolite to show up on time. Tips for travelers to Mexico. Be patient, as almost everything is later than 30 minutes. This is also the end of the story of Mexico. A country not only has the Mafia, but also a lot of other interesting things. Thank you for following this story. If you find it interesting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Now, goodbye and see you in the next sections.